Hey everybody, this is Mr. McKee again with SEC 210. Today's lab is 3.3.11, which is using Windows PowerShell. Now this should be a pretty quick lab, just kind of like a recap of how to use PowerShell. Alright, this lab contains 6 questions to answer. Alright, the objective of this lab is to explore some of the functions of PowerShell, access PowerShell console, explore command prompt and PowerShell commands, explore commandlets, explore the Netstat command using PowerShell, and an empty recycle bin using PowerShell. Alright, PowerShell is a powerful automation tool. It is both a command console and a scripting language. In this lab, you will use the console to execute some of the commands that are available in both the command prompt and PowerShell. PowerShell also has functions that can create scripts to automate tasks and work together with the Windows operating system. Alright, so you need a Windows PC with PowerShell installed and internet access. Now I'm in my NetLabs system on a Windows 10 VM. Alright, so if you go to Start, when it says Start, since it's so small, I just go to the search box. Type in PowerShell. You notice right here, we're going to use just PowerShell on command line, not the ISE environment. So do it like that. Alright. And click here and type CMD, command prompt. Alright, so type dir there in the command prompt. Notice how it shows all the directories and total free storage space. And if if I type in dir, notice it shows the same stuff, it's just a little bit formatted a little bit differently. Alright, it shows that the mode, this shows these are directories, this shows these are directories, and it has attributes. Alright, but more or less about the same thing. Alright, try another command that you've used in command prompts, such as ping. Well, let's ping cisco.com. Alright, notice how it's pinging it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's see if we can paste it in there. Alright. I'll right click to paste into PowerShell. Alright, notice how it does that, about the same. Alright. And notice how it pings cisco.com. Notice how it pings separate different IP addresses. I know why that is, but it's kind of neat what it's doing there. But anyways, that's not for this class. Alright, so let's see. So part 3, explore commandlets. Now that'll be in PowerShell. PowerShell commandlets are constructed in the form of verb, noun, string. To identify the PowerShell command, to list these subdirectories and files in a directory, enter get alias dir at the PowerShell prompt. And I believe we can do clear here. Yeah, that clears the screen for us. Get alias dir. Alright, so that shows us we can use dir. Alright. We type in get child item. Alright, notice what it's talking about. Alright, the alias of dir, PowerShell get child item, gives you all the child directories inside of that parent directory, which is what we're in right now, the users student. Alright, so that answers that. For more detailed information about Commandlets, perform an internet search for Microsoft PowerShell Commandlets. Close the command prompt window when done. Alright. So command prompt is closed. I'm going to go ahead and clear my screen in PowerShell. Alright, at the PowerShell prompt, enter Netstat H. Whoops. Netstat H. Alright, and these are all the parameters that are available for Netstat, or all the switches. Alright. And they kind of shorten that on this instruction sheet. To display the routing table, and it's talking about R right there, display the routing table, which is the R option, to Netstat R. Alright, and going up here, notice how it has interface list. There's a whole bunch here because a whole bunch of extra ones because we have VirtualBox and VMware running. Here's our physical interface. Alright, active roots. Alright, just looking down through here. IP version 6 roots. What is the IP version for gateway? Well, if you look up here, let's see if it's right. Now, if I do an IP config, I know that's my IP address right now, 254.24. If we look up here, .254. Alright, notice here, gateway, that's the correct gateway, that's the interface. Let's see if it shows it on here. Alright. There's the gateway for the example they gave us. And notice these IP addresses, they should be moved over one. This should be under destination. This should be under network mask. This is actually the gateway for their example, 192.168.1.1, and this is the actual IP address of the host. All right. So in our case, that's the gateway. All right. Open and run a second PowerShell with elevated privileges. Click Start. Search for PowerShell. So right here, if you type in PowerShell, and right-click it, click Run as Administrator, it'll identify that it's running as Administrator. All right, see right there, select Administrator. Okay, the Netstat command can also display the processes associated with the active TCP connections. Enter the Netstat ADNO. Alright, here's all the processes open. Open the Task Manager, navigate to the Details tab. Alright, so let's go to Task Manager. Alright. Details tab. Alright. Click the PID heading so the PIDs are in order. Alright, select one of the PIDs and their process IDs from the results of Netstat. Alright, let's look at the process ID. It's PIDs in PowerShell on the right column. Let's look at one. Now let's just look at this one, 956. All right, there's 956. All right, and right-click it. Open the properties. All right, host process for Windows services. So what information can you get from here? Where that application is located, the name of the file, description. You can look at security details, stuff like that. Permissions. All right. Empty the recycle bin using PowerShell. PowerShell commands can simplify management of a large computer network. For example, if you wanted to implement a new security solution on all servers in the network, you could use a PowerShell command or script to implement and verify that the services are running. You can also run PowerShell commands to simplify actions that would take multiple steps to execute using Windows graphical desktop tools. Open the recycle bin, verify that there are items, which I can see there's items in there. See how it has stuff in there? Alright, a bunch of stuff. Alright. They can be deleted permanently. Okay. If there are no, well, past that. In a PowerShell console, enter a clear dash recycle bin. Alright, let's go down here. Clear. Alright, so clear dash recycle bin. And you can see the recycle bin. Whoops. Enter. Are you sure you want to perform this action? If we're in this operation, on target all the contents in the recycle bin. Type in Y. Alright. So that deleted everything in the recycle bin. Empty. Alright. So what happened to the files in the recycle bin? I missed that question, but if you guys want to answer that, that'd be good. PowerShell was developed for task automation and configuration management. Using the internet, research commands that you could use to simplify your tasks as a security analyst. Record your findings. Alright. Pretty quick lab, but just go ahead and answer those questions. And that will be it. And then onward to funner things. Alright, thanks for watching.